iOS 7.1.1 security bug could allow anyone to access your contacts through Siri. Google's new update to Maps brings you lane suggestions and other services. And the OnePlus One keeps failing in its scheduled promise, but this time for a good reason. I'm Jaime Rivera, and if this green screen could talk, which is blue for you guys, it'll tell you how much I need coffee right now. This is Pocketnow Daily. Let's begin today with the official news, as Google has just brought us a new update to Maps, and it's really cool. Aside from some integration with other services, links to the description for a full list of everything you get, probably the coolest one is the fact that now Google will tell you which is the best lane you should take in order to avoid traffic, as we know that there are lanes that are less crowded than others. So it's really cool. The update is free. It'll be available to everybody soon, as we know how Google rolls updates, and let us know what you think in the comments down below. In other official news, the OnePlus One 64GB variant will not be launched in June, which is when the company promised, but this time for a good reason. The company has just noticed that everybody wants the 64GB variant and nobody wants the 16GB, so what the company is doing is actually switching things. They're making the 64GB variant available in May and the 16GB variant available in June, but obviously the biggest problem here is it's still invitation only, sadly. So stay tuned for that. Now let's go through some rumors, specifically HTC, as we heard a couple of days ago that the company was working on an HTC One M8 Prime. Hate these names, my god. But anyways, apparently the company was going to bring us a much better version of the HTC One, and we've got a lot of rumors like a Snapdragon 805. We've got a rumor of a 2K display on this phone, and apparently the launch will be September. Now the biggest problem is that the only thing that was not rumored here is changes to the camera. We are hoping that the company brings us an 8 Ultra pixel camera. That would be the perfect thing, but we don't know what to make of it. Let's see what we get. Now let's talk about Apple, specifically iOS 7.1.1, as there is this very interesting security bug that was detected by Sheriff Hazim, which is famous for jailbreaking phones from years ago, from, you know, the whole dev team and everything, and the guy just noticed that there is a walkaround for you to actually be able to access your contacts and pretty much interact with everything you want with them, just using Siri, and I'm talking about the times when your phone has a password lock, so watch out for this if you want to keep your address book a secret. We don't know if Apple will update iOS 7.1.1 since we know that iOS 8 is scheduled is rumored for WWDC in the next couple of weeks, so let's see how that goes. And finally, for the dramatic news of the day, get this. We know that Apple has been using this bogus company to register the iWatch trademark in a lot of countries, and I don't know if you knew this because it's extremely horrible, but Swatch had this watch that's called the iSwatch, and it's not a smartwatch, but because of its name, Swatch has just decided that it will start registering the trademark iWatch in all the countries where it sells the iSwatch, because they want to avoid confusion from people. And these are two very different products. I mean, the iSwatch is probably one of the ugliest things I've seen in my life, not just watches, things. But anyways, that leads you to the question of the day. If Apple didn't use the name iWatch, what other name do you think the company could use for this? I mean, give us a suggestion as to what other name do you think Apple could use for the iWatch. In my particular case, let's just call the thing iClock. I don't care. Just give us a wearable that's actually worth it, but leave us a comment down below. What do you think? And friends, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video was filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. And also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.